For decades, the truth about UFOs has remained locked behind classified documents, whispered only in secret government meetings. But in recent years, one man has emerged as a pivotal figure in tearing down this wall of secrecy: Jake Barber. Unlike many before him, Barber didn't just speak about unidentified aerial phenomena. He provided direct evidence, insider testimonies, and a trail of documents that left skeptics scrambling for answers. Who is Jake Barber, and why has his name become synonymous with modern UFO disclosure? Jake Barber was not an outsider looking in. He was deeply entrenched within the intelligence and defense sectors for over 2 decades. With a background in military intelligence, Barber worked on high-clearance projects, some of which directly involved tracking unidentified aerial phenomena. Over the years, he built a reputation as a meticulous investigator, someone who wasn't afraid to ask difficult questions, even in classified circles. His work led him to the Pentagon's UAP task force, where he analyzed reports of unexplained aerial encounters involving military pilots. It was here that he first encountered evidence that defied conventional explanation: radar logs showing objects moving at impossible speeds, first-hand pilot accounts describing encounters with unknown crafts, and most disturbingly, classified briefings that hinted at something beyond human capability. Barber's defining moment came when he gained access to a trove of internal documents detailing encounters between U.S. military forces and unidentified crafts exhibiting physics-defying capabilities. These weren't just blurry images or anecdotal testimonies. This was hard data, recorded by some of the world's most advanced surveillance systems. Among the most shocking documents were reports detailing objects executing maneuvers beyond human technological capabilities, transcripts of military pilots describing encounters with craft that seemed to anticipate their movements, classified memos suggesting the existence of a coordinated effort to recover and reverse engineer non-human technology. Realizing the significance of what he had uncovered, Barber made the bold decision to go public. He knew the risks: reputational damage, government pushback, and even personal safety threats. But to him, the pursuit of truth outweighed the dangers. When Barber's revelations first surfaced, the reaction was immediate. Some dismissed him as just another conspiracy theorist. Others, including former intelligence officials and investigative journalists, took him seriously. His evidence couldn't be ignored. The U.S. Congress, already under pressure from whistleblowers like David Grush, was forced to respond. Hearings were held, and lawmakers began demanding greater transparency on what the government knew about UFOs. Even mainstream media, often reluctant to cover UFO-related topics seriously, took notice. Major news outlets began publishing reports on Barber's findings, fueling public demand for disclosure. His leaks were featured on programs like 60 Minutes, and leading investigative journalists sought interviews with him. Barber's testimony not only corroborated previous whistleblower claims, but also suggested a deeper, more structured effort to conceal the truth about non-human intelligence. If his allegations were true, it meant that global governments might have known about these phenomena for decades and actively suppressed public knowledge. His disclosures reignited long-standing debates about the implications of non-human intelligence. How would the confirmation of extraterrestrial contact impact society? What technological advancements have been developed in secret? Would disclosure lead to a geopolitical power shift? Despite the risks, Barber remains steadfast in his mission. He has since collaborated with investigative journalists, released additional documents, and pushed for greater transparency through legal avenues. Some lawmakers have started calling for full disclosure of classified UFO files, citing Barber's revelations as a catalyst for change. Yet, powerful forces continue to resist. Black budget programs, defense contractors, and intelligence agencies with vested interests in keeping these secrets hidden pose a significant challenge to full disclosure. Barber himself has acknowledged the dangers he faces, but insists that the public deserves to know the truth.